Dr.Dollz. Real pipe, no tobacco in it, just to make me look more intelligent and sophisticated. Smoking a pipe, doesn't it? Need some bubbles coming out of here.
You do need some bubbles.
Bubble. Yeah, with this hat on, it's so tall. I'm having a little height problem here. I'm having to actually bend my knees just a tad because now I'm like too tall with the hat on. Okay, my head's sweating too. Yeah. Okay, today we're going to be showing the sewer varmint from Spirit Halloween, and it is a sewer rat. As I was saying before, when we had to redo it, I call people varmints, not sewer rats. They're rats. That's a rat. It's a big rat. And we're going to show you. And we also took a segment yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, it was Friday, wasn't it? I don't know when it was, but we did the smoke. We did the fog machine, and we're going to stick that in there too. We're not doing the fog machine in this room. We did that outside. Okay, so you can see the fog coming out of its mouth. So let me get out of my coffin and get in position, and then we'll show you the sewer varmint from Spirit Halloween. What do we got out there? We got something going on out there?
Just dark.
Okay. Okay. Here's the sewer rat. Can you come in a little closer on the sewer rat? Smoking a pipe. We share the pipe once in a while. I decided to name this Queenie after the dog in the Burbs, because they look so similar. That little white poodle looks so much like the sewer rat. I thought we got to call it Queenie. Now myself, I don't care for this. They could have left that off and it'd been totally all right. You know, I mean, you know, they didn't need to do that. I mean, don't you agree? Yeah, you do agree.
I don't.
A scar, and
I liked it.
And it's not just where it's been stitched up. I mean, did he go to the sewer rat hospital and get it stitched up? I mean, what the heck there? You say, well, that might be staple. Either way, it's been
That's
worked
staples.
on, okay? Sewer rats don't get themselves stitched up, okay? So that kind of doesn't make any sense. They could have left that off. It's not necessary. Okay. Now, because I don't want people to correct me, let's get out my information thing here. I was told this was made by YJ Toys, and that's what Y and J stands for. Okay, Chinese, China, Chinese children made this. They were probably under 10. Okay, can you come in closer enough? Formerly, it was called YJ, but it was like that instead. Two letters different. I don't know. Maybe they lost it in a settlement to their wife, and that was their last name. I don't know. Okay. All right. They've been in business since 2003, and they've been selling to Spirit Halloween since 2007. Spirit Halloween and Spencer's is one and the same. They're one company. It's called Spencer's Spirit Holdings. Okay. And they are one company. That's why a lot of times what you see at Spencer's, prop-wise, a few things will show up I mean, what you see at Spirit will show up at Spencer's too. They're connected. These what this company makes for Spirit is exclusively for Spirit, but they will also share it with Spencer because they are the same company. I bought this wrap because, number one, it wasn't the most expensive thing there. It was $129. And it was a little more, it looked like a little bit better made than the other stuff. And you're saying, well, no, it's not. I'm sorry, but I know all you kids say, oh, these are just, they're made very poorly. Very, very poorly.
They're not even stuffed.
Oh, they're just
very, like,
if somebody
some wire and some foam, and that's it, and bad cloth.
I could do so much better. They're just trying to do what they have to do to make it, to get it out on the shelf and sell it as cheap as possible. Could it be made better? Heck yes. Yes, everything that they make could be made better. It's quick, made, fast in China. Okay, let's go underneath here. And I'm not going to take this like apart because I've already seen people taking it apart on the internet. And this is a piece of, looks like a 1/4 inch piece of plywood here with the sound and electrical made up into here. And you can see he's got some real bad hemorrhoids here. Or they could be for the fog connections that we hooked on, and you will see that run, okay? Okay, you can also hook into a pad to make it, you know, and the Try Me thing. I've got it attached so we can just make it run. So we're gonna hook the Velcro back on here to make his fur stay back on. And then we're gonna flip it back over so you guys can see it work, if for those of you who haven't. Okay, ready? This is motion activated, so cameraman, motion. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Oh, that's not working. This is not happening. It's not happening.
Hello, Queenie.
There we go. Okay, the eyes are lighting up. You can see the eyes. Right? You see the eyes there? I don't know what sewer rats sound like, but I'm okay with that sound. It's alright. Let me tell you this story. When I was probably, it's going to be really interesting. Some things you remember. When I was about, let's say 14 years old, we'll say that, there was a carnival downtown, down close to town, and me and my friends walked down there, and that was, back in my younger days, you would see some sideshow things in carnivals, even small carnivals. Nowadays you really don't. They're all crappy now. But it was all gaff. Everything was, gaff means, you know what gaff means.
No, anyway, I don't. What does that mean?
Fake.
Oh.
It was all faked. It was tricks in most cases. Now, the sideshow freaks, of course, no. I did see a sideshow freak down there. That wasn't fake, of course. But when you see things like what I'm about to tell you, they had killer rats from Japan. It was up on the sideshow banner that was hanging down. Come and see the killer rats from Japan. So you walk in there, you walk in behind the thing, and you get to go back behind where in the big cages are killer rats from Japan. They were big killer rats, all right. The only problem was they were basically killer possums from the States. I mean, if you've ever seen a possum, and we all have, haven't we? Dead in the road or something, they have this long tail like this, and they have a rat's looking face, but they're way bigger than a rat, and they have much worse fur usually than this one, and no two heads, so just one. That's what they were claiming were killer rats from Japan. Well, you know, being that age and being gullible, I thought they were killer rats from. It was like, holy crap! It was many years later I realized that they were nothing more than possums. Anyway, they look similar. That's my story about killer rats from Japan. This was from China, though. This is killer rats from China. Okay, and I'm gonna pretend right here. I'm gonna show you the fogging part of the thing. You don't have to stop the camera. We'll just say, okay. Well, maybe we'll stop the camera then. We'll stop the camera, and I will insert the part where I show you how the killer rat from China will use fog out those hoses in the back, and we will suddenly magically be outside for a moment, all right? Looks like it leaks out its butt a little bit. You wouldn't think it would, though, because those are in there tight. But definitely has a good look to it. Yeah. It gets any foggier out here, we ain't gonna be able to see the rat. Anyway, that's a demonstration of it does come out its mouth. Okay. Look at that smoke. Wasn't that something? It was a lot of smoke. It was a lot of smoke. It was like I had my pipe going full speed out there, sticking in this butt, and it was coming out of its mouth. That's what happens. That's what happens. Now it's going to get cancer. It's going to get lung cancer. It's going to... Okay. So, back to the story. All right. We went and we bought this in Plymouth. We live in South Bend. We had to drive 26 miles, and we went to Plymouth to the first opening of Spirit Halloween. Much to our surprise, I know the cameraman was surprised as well. The only one of these they had was on display. And we had to take it off the display. The place had been opened one day. We had been there like 2 hours after it opened. We were taking one of their display animatronics, and I use that word loosely because I don't really consider this an animatronic. I know all you people are, oh my God, it is an animatronic. Listen to what he's saying bad about this. In my book, this is not complicated enough to be considered a real animatronic, okay? This is no more complicated in running than the small motionettes that we have sitting on these shelves over here. I'm sorry, this is not really, in my book, an animatronic. It's just more like a big, more elaborate, larger motionette, basically. It's not elaborate enough to be a motionette. I mean, an animatronic. It is more like a motionette. So, you guys can whine and cry about that, but that's just, it's my opinion, and it's my show.
And it's your rat.
And I'm wearing the tie, and I've got the pipe. So I get to choose whether or not I say it's an animatronic. I vote. It's technically, it moves, but so does the motionette, and I don't call that an animatronic. So, no, a little more complicated for an animatronic. Anyway, we had to buy this off the shelf, so to speak, the display. Had to take it away. So little kids that day wanting to come in to see a sewer rat, gone. At the same time, an older man was also coming in buying the first clown, the big giant clown right in the walk-in. That's the only one of those they had. So I was taking this, he was taking that, so all the rest of the people that come in the rest of the day, and from now on, these two things are gone. That's all they sent them. They didn't have a bunch of extra boxes of these. They had to get the box out of the back. It's just, I don't understand this. It's like, well, you can order it offline. You're not ordering it offline, you're there, okay? Have some product in the store, okay? Now, when we went to our other one, of course, they had more, but still, it wasn't good. Don't you agree?
I agree.
Okay, they did give us the box. I wouldn't have took it without the box. I know I'm not a box person, but I wouldn't have took it without the box. It was bad enough I was having to take the display.
At least it hadn't been up for days and days and days.
No, it's been up for 2 hours, so it's not like, oh, geez, this thing's worn out. Everybody's been using it. Hardly nobody was in there, and it had been up for 2 hours, okay? So I didn't have a problem taking the display. Like I said, this seems to be a little more sturdier built than the average animatronic that Spirit sells. And $129, still a lot, but, you know, we got money off. We got the 20% coupon.
Mm-hmm.
And we had it on our phone, so we did that. And the bulldog was with us, so she wasn't scared though. I mean, she got.
She's not scared of nothing.
No. She could kill the sewer rat and eat it, and she would probably swallow most of it whole. So anyway, that's what we got going here. And you say, well, you're not giving us enough technical. I'm not on here to give you technicals.
You want to know technical? Look it up.
Yeah, technical is just on the internet, and I'm not going to tell you, well, this is this, and I'm not going to take it apart for you. I'm just showing you the rat, okay? And just talking about the story about how we got it, and about killer rats from Japan. Now you're going to have nightmares tonight, thinking about those killer rats from Japan coming to eat you in your bed while you're asleep. And they might. And they might. They just might. I have many a dream about those myself.
So stupid.
Just, you don't like to think of it sometimes, but I'm glad I got the sunglasses on. You can't see me crying like a baby behind here. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Is there anything else we need to add?
I don't think so.
Okay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed our first suited up show of, it's the motionette show. It's kind of like SpookShow Gravy. I kind of just want to bring SpookShow Gravy back. I like that show, okay? I like that name, okay? So it's going to be posted on two, though, the motionette channel and SpookShow Gravy, because I just can't let go. Can't let go. Okay? So we got 2 more shows to go. And it's not real hot in here, but it's all right, you know. Yeah. Just thinking things over. Okay. You sure there's nothing more to add?
I'm sure.
I know there's going to be something, but okay. You guys are saying, okay, just get off. Okay, but here we go. We're trying to figure out how we're going to use this in our Halloween out there. We have to do Fortnite this year. I know you're saying, Fortnite isn't scary. Fortnite doesn't have anything to do with Fortnite.
Yeah, if you don't have an imagination.
The thing is, we didn't get to use Fortnite and the big, giant Spirit Halloween bus, Fortnite bus that we bought for $400. We got to use it at school, but we didn't get to use it at home. Nobody got to see the Spirit Halloween Fortnite bus that cost so much money and so big. We have to do Fortnite again this year.
And we can do anything we want.
We can do anything we want. This is a Fortnite rat. People think it come from the sewer. It didn't come from the sewer. This comes from the Fortnite regions, the rat regions of Fortnite, the scariest regions of Fortnite, where not too many people like to go. That's where we got this rat, and he will be with us out there in the front.
He? Is it a he or a she?
She. Pardon me. Yes, it's a girl.
Oh, Jesus.
And yeah, we have a girl bulldog, and a girl rat. We didn't want them to have babies together because a bulldog rat. I don't know what that would look like.
I don't either.
I don't know. Could have had two bulldog heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might not be so bad. Okay, that's it for Spook Show. I'm saying Spook Show Gravy. I'm sorry, guys. That's it for Spook Show Gravy, Dr.Dollz, and Spirit Halloween. I'm calling it a sewer rat. Don't look at the word varmint.
Can't see it.
Don't tell me.
I can't even see it.
If it was right there and I had to block it with my fingers, you would see sewer. But this word, this is written in Chinese. It looks like varmint, but it's not. It's rat. That's what that means in American. Okay. That's it for Dr.Dollz and Spook Show Gravy.